After I separated with my wife, I went through some hard times, psychologically, mentally, and it affected me so much. Depression, from stress to depression, and then along the way, I suffered a mild stroke. That is where the problem started. So the stroke was treated, and even though I still feel pain on the left side of my body, even now, but that is where the problem started. Yeah. After that stroke was treated, thank God it was successful. I started feeling a lot of headache and general tiredness in the body. That one I still feel up to now. When I sit down, don't be surprised, I'm just sleepy. Just go out, sleepy kabisa. When I went to hospital, I was told I was suffering from migraine. But this thing was persistent. Even though I was on drugs, it was just persistent. I went to Kenyatta National Hospital, and the same thing, migraine, and I was given painkillers and other drugs. Nothing happened. So I was hopping from one doctor to another. Then, at one point, I was almost giving up. I was now living on painkillers, nothing else. And I met a friend who is a doctor. We were in high school together. And he just offered to help find out where the problem was. He's the one who told me, gave me the bad news. Yeah, he's a neurologist. And this is where the problem is. It was a brain tumor. And you have to start treatment immediately. And it will cost you. And even gave me the chances of survival. It was slim. Yeah. So it was a shock to me, but I've learned through all these experiences to take this news the way they comes. It was going to be very, very expensive. So I opted for Kenyatta National Hospital. It was a problem because you'll be given an appointment, you got there, there's nobody to attend to you. You're given another appointment, come after 3 months. The doctor is not there. You go home, you come back after 3 months, then you are told the same thing, come back after 3 months. The doctor is still not there. So after some time, I decided, no, I can't continue like this. So I dropped Kenyatta National Hospital and started to go to Aga Khan. And that is where now treatment started. But at one point, a doctor recommended that, hey, this thing, we can't handle it here. You'll have to go out of the country. That was expensive for me. So a friend of mine again, who is in US, volunteered to help me. So we went there with the help of Esther and his foundation. I had to travel to United States. And I got some treatment there. Yeah, it helped me for some time. Then we were back to square one. Went to India again, came back. But from the time I went to India and came back, the problem has been there but minimal. Yeah, it has not been like those back years when I couldn't even sleep at night. As long as I am on my drugs, things just continue normally. NHIF has been a problem. Once your rebates are finished, you are done. So you have to dig deep into your pocket. About the drugs, they are available, but they are quite expensive. So like in 1 month I was using, at one point I was using around between 50 to 80,000 in a month. Yes, on drugs alone. And that was quite expensive. You end up selling your assets, you sell everything you have, and you remain with nothing. Yeah. But bora uhai. Yeah. So I've gone through that, and I just wish these things I hear the politicians talk about universal health care. I just wish it can work.
Yes.
Yeah, because if it can't work, most people in this country will not. Healthcare is very expensive. Will not be able to afford healthcare, especially those with terminal diseases. I did sell land and other assets. Now that I'm regaining my strength back, it's like you're starting from square zero. The government has a big role to play in this. I just wish the medicine for treating cancer patients were free, like HIV drugs. It will lessen a lot of burden on families and caregivers. At the moment, with the cost of drugs and the cost of medication in this country, you'll die even before you, even if you have a chance, you can't make it. I don't think there's, from my experience, the society has a lot of sympathy for those with cancer. Though there is always that feeling that this one is going to die the next minute, and he may not live for long. I remember my friend telling me, if you have some wealth, don't waste your money. Don't waste yourself. Wachia mtoto. Yeah. Yeah. A friend told me, if that is what you are going through, don't sell this land. Yeah. You have a kid who is looking up to you. She'll benefit from that. That one is common. Somebody advising you. I had not only one person, maybe 1 or 3 people advised me not to do that. Yeah. So they have to understand that cancer is just like any other disease. If discovered early, it can be treated. And we shouldn't stay so long. When you're feeling that pain in your body, try and find a doctor so that you know what is going on in your body. Yeah, the fear is real. Yeah. Like for me, I was so scared. At one point, I almost gave up, and I was living like I'm going to die the next minute. And we must just know that there's life. Yeah. Take care of yourself if you can afford. Look for ways of getting treatment. And life will continue. Yeah. Don't give up on life because you've been told you have cancer. Life can still continue. But the way if it is still at the lower stages, you live for so many years without so much worries. But I know there's an element of finances. The medicines are out of reach for most ordinary Kenyans like me. But it is possible if you have a strong support group.